Hello and welcome back to What's Up Waldwick. I'm your host, Brendan Post, back with my bro host, Lily Nappy. It's been a while since I have been, but a lot's going on over here at Waldwick High School. What's going on, Lily?
It was Teacher Appreciation Week. Miss Dimitriev won Teacher of the Month for the month of May. Very good. She's much appreciated.
She is much appreciated. She really helped her AP Calc students with an AP test that was this week. Big stress time for a lot of AP students. Some cart just came in here with some candies for the teachers for Teacher Appreciation Week. Kind of crazy. But what else is going on that might be stressing out some students?
May 1st was College Decision Day. A lot of people making some big decisions. Glad that that's all and done with, though.
Biggest decision of our lives.
Yes.
You could have chosen wrong, you could have chosen right.
It's life or death.
4 years, we'll learn if we made the right decision. But big, I'm glad it's behind us, definitely. And in other news, Warrior sports teams have been kicking butt. All of them, for the most part. Not guys lacrosse, but everybody else has been really hitting it hard. Guys lacrosse, I went to your game. Let's step it up, guys. Let's step it up. And, you know, a lot's going on over here. Moving pretty fast, if I don't say so myself.
Yeah, pretty soon it's going to be prom and then graduation and then that's it, right?
And then we're out of here.
Yeah.
And then it's Christmas after that.
Basically.
So, yeah, well, enjoy it. Stay classy, everybody, and have a good one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Might be late for class.
That's why I told you guys in the beginning, not everybody
Why is this
can
always
pull
too
off
long like
humor
that?
properly. You know, if you feel like you can, then go for it. Take some risks, but not everybody can do that. So you guys choose your features that you want to do, that you feel you're capable of doing. So episode 11, looking good. We're not having a show this week because we ran out of features. So we need your features to pour in here. We need your features to pour in so we can put out some more shows. So your projects are due. Present tomorrow, spend the day presenting. Next week, I'm considering starting to do another round of films, teaching you more about how to make films. Or we can just jump back into making features. I don't know. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow about that. And on another note, Kenny, thank you. Thank you. What'd you do? Yeah, you did something good. They opened up the AMC movie theaters in the Palisades Mall because I'm in New York, and they opened them up. And my kid turns 13 next month. And he's getting bar mitzvah. You guys heard of a bar mitzvah? You know, big celebration. So we usually throw a big party with DJs and food and everything. No go now, right? No go during COVID. So we're having a little brunch for him. It's small and controlled. Hey, Ava. But I clicked on the AMC website yesterday. I'm like, let me see if New York opened, because you know everything fills up really fast. And I clicked on it. Palisades Mall was doing it. I clicked on the date. Got a time for a private screening for my kid and all of his friends for his bar mitzvah. Godzillaverse. King Kong, baby. Private theater. Trying to make things a little special for him. Yeah. Totally solid move, right, guys? So I'm thankful Kenny because he kind of made me hip to it. And in these times, you try to do something special for somebody, even their birthday, like a birthday or whatever, right? Now going to a movie is like special, right? Take what you can get, but it's still pretty cool and it's cheap. You know, it's like $10 a kid anyway, basically $10 a person. So I will be, and I gotta see it. I'm going in there. I'm definitely going in there. Like, you gotta save me. You can't invite everybody because you gotta save me a seat. So I'm gonna see Godzilla King Kong April 10th. Don't any of you guys spoil it for me. I think it comes out March 31st. No spoilers. Okay?
Before we start, here are some fun facts about Miss Larson. Started teaching at WHS in 1993 in the middle school. Her favorite hobbies are yoga and reading, and most importantly, she loves her dogs.
Shut down like almost a year ago. It'll be a year on the 13th, I believe. Friday the 13th of last year is when we shut down. It was really scary. So, in terms of being a mother and being part of a family, it was really, really scary because I worried about my parents. I worried about being safe. I worried about my kids. My son was in Austria studying abroad. So I worried about him getting home because cases were starting to spike there. So when he got home, that was a huge relief. And my daughter was in Maryland in college, and then she came home. So I have to say I felt a lot of relief when I knew my kids were safe. But it was a scary, super scary time in terms of being a mother and being just a person in the world witnessing a pandemic of this seriousness. I remember taking journalism and submitting ideas and articles as a student. And then when I started teaching here, Mr. Carroll approached me and asked me if I would take over journalism class and take over the paper. And at first I was like, I don't want to. And then one of his selling points was, well, Mr. Meltzer and you could work closer together. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, I'll do it. But so then I took it over about 4 or 5 years ago. And just kind of made it my own. And some of the classes were super small, some were larger. And what I like about the paper is every year it takes on a shape of its own based on the students, because I really like to give total control to the students and let them decide what they want to write about, who they want to interview, what they want to do, and then just teaching the basics of how to do that. Things were different and the same. So as much as things change, they stay the same. Apart from Ms. Sobkowitz, there are no teachers that are still here when I was a student here. Mm-hmm. But as much as the times change, the structure of school remains the same. You take your classes, you look to the future, decide what you want to do. So I know there's a bunch of us here, Mrs. Orlak, Mr. Freeman, myself, who kind of walked these halls as students and then became teachers and came back. So there's something nice about that. Because I spent most of my life here and my parents still live here, I feel very much a part of the Waldwick community. And what is that community? It's a small knit community of people that really seem to genuinely care about each other. And I know a lot of students are tired. They can't wait to break out of the Waldwick bubble. But there's something so comforting about being part of a town that's so small and everybody knows everybody and wants to kind of help as much as they can within their circumstances. And you really learn to see that, unfortunately, through tragedy or something that happens. And then we kind of unify and come together and mobilize. And there's something so nice about that, because I don't think you will find that in many other towns and many other school districts. We seem to be unique in that aspect. And there's something really kind of comforting about that. So, as much as I loved growing up here, and I also love teaching here, because you can't really replace that. I can't even explain it adequately, what it's like. It's that Waldwick bubble.
Hi. Photoshop me, put me in a video, do what you want. I do not care. I give my consent. Haha.
I need your way, somebody away now.
Hey Destiny, so since the two of us are co-captains and guard wives, why not make it official?
So like Photoshop me next to an anime character, I guess, like me beside the person.